Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Mosballin. So first off, I really enjoy doing this. I'm gonna change up the setting. You guys are gonna see a lot of things getting changed for both these or my team videos, like both. I'm changing up a lot of things. I'm very excited for what's going on. But today we got ourselves a hypothetical situation where we're creating the perfect my player, the perfect my team character. Basically, we are making a fantasy basketball player, and honestly, we are taking two things and turning them into a beast. So what we're doing is something I've seen on either Twitter or Instagram. I don't remember. I found it somewhere. I saved it, and today I decided, let me post it on Twitter and see what you guys think. So I'm gonna go off that and a little bit off myself. So I'm gonna basically talk about what you guys didn't talk about first, and then we'll talk about what you guys talked about, and we could discuss it together, because not all of you follow me on Twitter, so I want to hear what you guys think as well. And let's just discuss this. Maybe I open your eyes, you guys open my eyes on the created player that's gonna take over like everything, not even just 2K, the NBA and all that. We're trying to make the perfect basketball player. I'm not trying to make it something too obvious. Like this thing kind of shows some crazy ones, which we'll talk about in a second. So here are the 6 hypothetical scenarios which we have Embiid getting Kyrie's handles. So imagine Kyrie Irving, Uncle Drew, the guy that puts the ball on the rope, it's on a string, right? He's dribbling, breaking people left and right, getting through 3 defenders at the same time. Put that on Embiid, a guy who is relatively, arguably, people talk about him as the greatest big man right now. So imagine that with Kyrie's handles. That's one scenario. I didn't see anyone say that's what they would pick. That's probably because some of these other ones are insane. The next one we see is Rudy Gobert with James Harden scoring. So when we say scoring, what does that mean? That means his ability to shoot the 3, his ability to get to the free throw line, his ability, his pull-up jumper, his fakes, his euro, his step back, all that is part of his scoring. So a guy that averages about 40 points a game, put that on Gobert, a defensive player. You guys mentioned it. A lot of you guys, I've seen you guys say it. That would possibly be the greatest basketball player we could have. He's what, 7'1" or so? Dude is literally a walking billboard. I don't even know. He's just a tall man. 2 defensive players of the year. Add some scoring, and he might possibly be the most unstoppable human being we've ever seen. That's for sure. But the list is not over. We gotta go to the next one, which is really funny. This one you guys had a vote with. Some of you picked it though. Nikola Jokic with James Harden's athleticism. So Jokic, as of right now, he honestly looks like he can't jump over like a book, bro. If you have a Yellow Pages, you know the Yellow Pages, the phone book, bro, he cannot probably jump over. That's what Jokic looks like. He's very smart, very creative, great passer, great shooter. Not great shooter, he's a good shooter, and he's a really smart player. Give him the athleticism with his size, he's a big man. If he could jump out the building like Westbrook, woo, that's a bad man. Jokic grabs the board on one end. And wait, before we talk. Westbrook is known for his triple doubles. So is Jokic. Jokic is a triple double too. Put the athleticism on, he's getting blocks. He might be going for quadruple doubles every night because he's smart, competitive, and that's a freak of nature. Next up though was the one that you guys were picking a lot in the beginning. I seen this one. The first thing I popped up, first notification was Simmons. Everyone was like Simmons. And then I re-looked at the picture. I was like, is this like an easy one? I thought it was a hard question. Y'all made it look real easy. Ben Simmons, 6'10" point guard. Dude can do everything but shoot. We give him Klay Thompson shooting. The guy that has one of the most cleanest, beautiful strokes of all time. The guy who dropped 60 within 3 quarters. The man that dropped 60 with a couple of dribbles or whatever. All those accolades he has. That guy's a shooter. You put that on Ben Simmons and you do have a freak of nature, a problem. Because now you got a ball handler turn shooter. That's a big Steph Curry basically, or a big Klay. Yeah, that's a big Steph Curry, because Simmons can already D up. He's already big. He's framed well, and that's your point guard. You give him the shooting. That's probably arguably, that's up there. That's up there with Gobert. We're going to discuss all of them together in a second. But let's go to the next one, which is KD with LeBron's playmaking. So you're basically getting LeBron James with KD's body type. So he's not as strong. He's not as brolic. He's just skinnier. He's taller. He's about 7 feet. Don't let the numbers, like, I don't care. They did the testing. He's 6'10", 6'11", 6'9". No, he's 7 foot. Look at all the pictures with him with any big man in the league. He's taller than them. I'm just telling you. With DeAndre, Ibaka, all of them. He's just right there, if not taller. So, you get a 7 foot shooter. Dude could shoot lights out. And you add LeBron's brain, because he's a playmaker. Now you got a guy who's willing to dish out 10, 12 assists a game and still shoot from 40. That's crazy. That's a nice combo. I didn't see anyone say that. I guess because that one isn't like much of a change, because KD could still play make. It's just going to be more of a passer. So yeah, it's not flashy. I agree with y'all. So let's go to the last one, which not that many picked as well, which was surprising to me. Steph Curry, the unanimous MVP. The guy that made basketball something else. If you go to any schoolyard today, or any pickup game, any game, I coach. If you come to any one of my games, these kids are pulling from anywhere thinking they Steph. He really changed the game. He made people move further back. He's got guys like Trae Young shooting from anywhere they want. He really just turned the green light into something else. He's really one of those guys that revolutionized the game. We can all say that no matter if you hate him or not. He is one of a kind. And now you add Kawhi Leonard, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I'm going to say that. He's won 2 different championships with 2 different franchises. Finals MVPs in both. He's a defensive lockdown player. And you give that defense, the guy, the claw, the one you don't want to see him guarding you, because he will make you tremble. For real. I'm being for real. He literally would lock you up. His hands are huge. I'm just being like honest. Like, let's be real, man. This guy is a freak of nature. In like 30, 40 years, I'm going to tell my kids this kid was a robot. Like, we had a robot playing in the NBA. So you add that to Steph Curry's game, and I don't know, man. That's a crazy combo. They all are crazy combos. A lot of you guys were mentioning the Ben Simmons, like I said. A lot of you guys found the Jokic one interesting. Some of you picked it, which I respect. And then the other one that I think wins, I'm going to discuss them all with you right now, is Rudy Gobert with James Harden scoring. So, hypothetically speaking, NBA Finals, all the teams are the exact same. Alright? Every player has the same team. Let's talk playoffs first. They're all about to play each other. Embiid with Steph Curry's handles. He's not an amazing shooter. He doesn't have anything crazy. So yes, I understand that you guys aren't taking Embiid. But if he could get past the big up top, he going to dunk it. Now you have Rudy Gobert who could kind of keep up, right? He's a great defender. And he can score on you on the other end. That'll be a crazy matchup regardless. Gobert scoring 40 on you while Embiid is crossing you up, doing whatever he wants. I'm going to give that edge to Gobert only because of the scoring of Harden. Not because Embiid's defense is bad. But I think Embiid doesn't become an offensive threat like crazy, especially with Gobert guarding him, because we're not increasing his jump shooting in any way. So that's why I'm going to take Gobert right now. Now you add Jokic, you're not increasing his shooting or his defense. All you're adding is athleticism. So now he can outrun Gobert. I'm going to give him that. He's going to push the pace on Gobert. He's going to beat him up and down the court. He'll probably grab more rebounds than Gobert. But Gobert will be there defensively. And I still think he's going to score on anyone. Like, he still score on Jokic. He'll still score on the athleticism of Westbrook added to Jokic. So right now, I'm still going Gobert. Now, you go down a couple inches from Gobert. You get Ben Simmons' height, his structure, his build. And you add that shooting at Clay where he can shoot pretty much from anywhere, off any screen, off any dribble, from anywhere, literally. He does not need the ball to score. He doesn't need any space to shoot over you and score. He doesn't need any of that. This guy becomes a straight up shooter. And that's going to be an interesting matchup right there. Not even that they're guarding each other. they're not going to be guarding each other. Remember, they're playing the same equal level talent on each other's team. So now you have Ben Simmons guarded by a 3 or a 4 or whatever. You're trying to guard him with somebody because this dude could shoot from anywhere. He can dribble the ball up the court. I doubt you put Gobert on him because you got to guard the center. But you got Gobert scoring buckets on your big man. So now that's going to be a toss-up. I don't think you could go wrong with either. They're both hypothetically unstoppable. I think Curry with Kawhi's defense is the greatest guard we will ever see. I think he's going to lock down everyone and shoot from anywhere. I honestly think he's better than Ben Simmons. I don't care that he's so much smaller in size and everything. Yes, he could shoot, but Kawhi's defense would still have the ability to make it really hard for Ben Simmons to bring the ball up the court. Let's not forget that. Now you're going to turn Ben Simmons into a guy that just runs around screens and all that, like Clay or JJ or whatever the case is. And that makes him obsolete in the fact that he's a Ben Simmons, Klay Thompson mix. So Curry Kawhi is underrated in my opinion. I think you guys need to think about that. You guys need to let me know what you think about that as well. KD being able to have the ability to make his teammates better, being able to look across the court and let guys get into their spots, orchestrate while being able to shoot from pretty much anywhere over you because he's tall. He's got that height like Gobert in my opinion. I think he's just right there. Obviously Gobert is probably a little longer. He probably does have like 1 or 2 inches on him. Nothing crazy. But as good as Gobert is on defense, KD's still going to give him a little trouble. Like KD can still get his. So now that's a good matchup as well. No one said KD. I'm going to make a push for him as well. Me personally, I probably would say Gobert just because of the height, and honestly Harden scoring is something that we cannot replicate. It's one of a kind. So let me know what you guys think. I really am interested. Let's keep the comment section up for debate, but let's not fight, guys. I want this to be without cursing, no going back and forth. Obviously go back and forth. I want this though to be like, I don't know, just I respect your opinion, you respect mine kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, this is fantasy, this is for fun. We're making up hypothetical scenarios, situations. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming through to another episode. I'll see you guys later. It's been your boy Mosballin. Wakanda forever just because I did that. And yeah, man, I wish we could get some like breeds like that, bro. I want to see a big man with Kyrie's handles, or oh my god, Jokic with Russell Westbrook's athleticism. Somebody make that in 2K. I'll see y'all later. Ballin' out.